Hello, so in this raw talk, we're going to talk about the final tier. Now, the final tier is probably not the final tier. I already considering a tier 5 as technology progresses, so many more things start becoming available. And we will, of course, keep on upskilling you as much as possible. So in tier 3, you learned all about data sets, about machine learning, and even you learned to use an edge device to its full extent. So now it's time to add the microphones, which is, by the way, already built in on the edge device. It's got an amplifier, so you cannot just play music, but also the AI can speak to you. And the camera is probably the one thing that most people will find most interesting, because you can now use it for things like facial recognition, object recognition. If you look at what you've done in the past, is you normally will use a distance type of sensor to pick up objects. Now you can see what the objects are. You can, for instance, take that same little robot that I talked about previously, have a claw added to it, and it can go and start sorting out things with different colors, different blocks, different objects, and start sorting them and placing them into different buckets or whatever the case may be. Another thing that is very important these days is to be able to use your voice to control things, and then for your AI to talk back to you, because you don't always have a screen and a keyboard at hand, right? So the possibilities suddenly become tenfold of what you could have done previously by using a decent edge device with cameras, with the right screens, with proper microphones, and so forth. So we have all this available for you. And by the way, if you buy any accessories for your edge device, everything we sell, like the cameras, we have normal cameras, wide angle cameras, high quality cameras, low quality cameras, because not everything needs high quality, right? So, and then we have the screens. We have round screens, we have square screens, we have big screens, we have small screens, and all these things have been tested on our edge devices to work properly with them. So when you buy these things, you buy the products that you know will work perfectly with your edge devices. Something else that you will find is that all these devices come with master prompts. So you do not have to even tell your coding agent where what is. It's all in the master scripts. You can just say, use the camera and put it through the neural processor and let it go to a model to see whose face this is. If, for instance, let's say you have staff, as they come in the morning and as they leave, you can pick it up and you can work out your timesheet for each person on the fly. So that is what Tier 4 is about, is to really be able to use AI to its fullest extent, not by just talking to it, but let it talk back to you, to see what it sees, to be able to let it learn what it sees, and to make decisions on what it sees or hear or sense and so forth. You'll even be able, for instance, to connect your edge device, let's say to Google Play. Build yourself in 10 minutes a nice jukebox. Remember, there's an amp included, and you now have a jukebox that can play music at the parties. Especially, it's nice, people can just tell it what's the next song they want to listen at. It can be placed in a playlist, a simple application, a jukebox that will probably cost you about 10 grand if you have to go and buy it. Now, this is maybe not for business application, but why can't we have some fun as well? You can put a camera, for instance, in a cornfield, and it can look at the colors of the plants, and it can make decisions of what nutrients is required. The list goes on and on. So Tier 4 is the final step to implement AI into your applications. We go into great details on many, many subjects. There's a lot of secret sauce that you're going to get. Things that took us weeks to figure out, you will be able to now do in minutes. That will bring your upskilling to an end for now. I'm sure there'll be a Tier 5 in the not too distant future, but you can call yourself highly, highly skilled. You are not just a coder, you are an expert. Now, with Tier 4, as soon as Tier 4 is completed, we have the following that will then be added for you. The first is, we've got a whole section of our Tier 4 completions and their projects. So we will route headhunters, companies, to come and look at the coders we have on our system, look at their skill levels, and much, much more. So the chances that you can get employment or even a project is very possible as well. We also get many people contacting us to do projects for them. Now we will then act as the middleman. We will take the money from the customer on your behalf, keep it so the customer won't run away, and the customer knows that you will not run away. And once the project is completed, the money will be handed over to you. But we do much more than that. We will figure out the company's brand voice. We will do the full white paper plan that will be signed off by the customer, so you don't get these constant things of, can't you quickly add that? Quick adds will be there for phase 2. So if the customer wants then stuff added, it will be a phase 2, so you can then continue. We'll work together in groups. Sometimes it's a huge project and 3 or 4 programmers can work together on it. So that's another opportunity once you reach Tier 4. And really, this is just the beginning. There's lots more coming. But what I can promise you is that you will be a very important coder, and people will be looking for people like you. So that's it for Tier 4. If this don't excite you, then I don't think coding is for you. I mean, really, it is, AI made this so easy. AI make dreams possible in extremely short times. So That's it. Please look at the videos I have around the different boards as well. And I hope I see you in Tier 1 if you haven't subscribed yet. And please don't forget the community. It's there to assist you, to help you. We are there for you. Keep well, and I hope I see you in the community. Bye.